All right, still on poor refuse disposal across Abuja, News Central Sumayya Abubakar is in Karu, Abuja, and she joins us live for updates as well. Sumayya, this is not the first time that we have seen this in the Karu area. What's contributing to the refuse dump buildup?
Good afternoon, Blessings. Yes, indeed. This is not the first time. Last time we had a report, we brought this situation to, for. It was quick. These people came and they packed this refuse dump after our report was made. But then, of course, this is a recurring situation. So based on what was, I would say that a link of this is because of the irregular evacuation going on in this axis of Cairo. Now, this is, of course, a road that leads from Nyanya to Cairo, and beside me, of course, you can see the refuse. You can see what it's leading to. We are having, animals, talking about cows and goats and dogs coming to perch on this, and we have scavengers around as well, also perching, picking on this. Just a few minutes ago, I will tell you that this road was even blocked. Any little situation blocked the road, and as you can see, it's supposed to be a two-lane road, but right now, half of it is closed with this. So the lack of, irregular evacuation and the fact that there has been absence of a structured disposal system is what is linked to this. Because I would say, structured because according to them, they already have people that comes to pack this, but it's not as it should be. I would tell you that way back in Cairo, especially because I grew up in Cairo, you would see, this refuse disposal people coming to pick it every Saturday on a weekend. But right now, this tends to come about every month or maybe when people call their attention to it. So currently, that is the situation in Cairo, and it's really frustrating for the people here.
All right, what you have just described is very similar to the Kurudu area that we had Blessing Akibi report on, and we just spoke to Sagir Ibrahim about. So in terms of the daily activities in that area or the traffic in the area, how does the situation affect all of those?
I would tell you the traffic is really terrible. Like I said, just a few minutes ago, there was a traffic here. So little as when people just come in large numbers or when cars drive in large numbers, it causes a gridlock here. But then for now, because it's on the other side of the road, it's at the closing hours. That is why you would see how congested and people get frustrated, lamenting here. Now, this, of course, is more of a business area. You see right behind me there, there are a lot of plazas over there. Now, these plazas have a lot of businesses and are close to the edge of this place. Of course, there are other, business owners. So, according to them, it is really frustrating because the odor, the stench coming out from this is nothing to even write home about. And when it comes to the environmental, impact on these Blessings, right beside me, it's a very deep river. We're standing on a bridge right now. So, this disposal is happening on a bridge. This is, what is happening. So, of course, now it's not the rainy season, but we saw what really happened because from the other side of the refuse areas, that's where it's been dumped. There is, of course, a river from that axis. So right now that it's not raining, this dirt would fall inside that river, and it's already blocking, and it's a disaster. A disaster waiting to happen in terms of flood crisis. Talking about the next time rain falls. At the top of that area, there is a green area. Now that green area is a cemetery. This is a place where the dead have been resting. But then, of course, they have to deal with this, and it's really sad. So the people here are not only complaining about, the going around their daily activities in terms of work, they're also complaining about the stench, the environmental hazard of this. It brings not only, smell, but it also brings rodents to them, rats and all of that. So the impact is really alarming. And I would say that this is a recurring situation that is really scary that the FCT administration is not really taking as seriously as it should. The people are pleading for this. Now, this is, of course, has always been designated here, but it was because there was no occupation, of people around here. But now people have really grown into this area, and there should be a movement of this, but nothing seems to be done about it.
All right, Sumayya Abubakar, thank you for the update. It's quite a sad situation, especially seeing how the area is now inhabited by a couple of people. And I would have asked if there was any response from the government or the authorities, but we'll find out what they have to say about that.